Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. School is officially back in session, and Netflix just dropped a romance that's stealing hearts everywhere. Welcome to My Oxford Year, where academia meets aching heart drama, set against the dreamy backdrop of one of the world's most prestigious universities. But before you get too lost in the poetry and puddles of Oxford, let's talk about the cast. Who are these ridiculously charming actors? How old are they in real life? And yes, we're diving into what everyone's really curious about, who they're dating off-screen. From steamy romances to real-life single stars, we've got you covered. So before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a deep dive on your favorite Netflix stars. Let's break down the real ages and love lives of the My Oxford Year cast. Corey Mylchreest as Jamie. First up, let's talk about Corey Mylchreest, who plays Jamie, the brooding TA with a dry wit, a British accent to melt glaciers, and a retro car that kicks off one of the most chaotic meet-cutes ever. When Jamie splashes Anna with a puddle and later hides from an ex in a chip shop, we already know this is going to be more than just a classroom romance. Corey brings charm, emotional depth, and a quiet vulnerability to Jamie, and honestly, it's no surprise fans are falling for him all over again. In real life, Corey is 27 years old, born May 8, 1998, making him a textbook Taurus, grounded, dependable, and clearly oozing charisma. He's originally from Leytonstone in East London and actually studied acting at the prestigious Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. Yep, this guy's got Shakespeare in his blood. He performed in stage productions like Romeo and Juliet and A Midsummer Night's Dream before hitting our screens. You probably recognize him as King George in Queen Charlotte, where his performance was nothing short of breathtaking. He made his on-screen debut in The Sandman, but it was Queen Charlotte that catapulted him into Netflix royalty. Since then, he's even hit the West End, starring in King Lear alongside Kenneth Branagh. Now let's talk about his love life, because fans are dying to know, is this heartthrob single? Sorry to break it to you, but Corey's not flying solo. While he keeps things pretty private, he's mentioned his girlfriend, Hannah Holland, in past interviews. He even said he found out he landed the role of King George while he was at her place, and the two celebrated together by binging Bridgerton. Adorable, right? Still, rumors flew when Queen Charlotte fans picked up on his insane chemistry with co-star India Amartifio. People swore they were dating, but they're just good friends and scene partners. Fast forward to My Oxford Year, and now people are convinced he and Sofia Carson are a real-life couple. They're not, but we can't blame anyone for thinking otherwise. Corey just has that magical ability to create sparks with any co-star. Oh, and fun fact, he also has a bromance with Freddie Dennis, who played Reynolds in Queen Charlotte. The two even lived together for a while. Sofia Carson as Anna. Next, we have the incomparable Sofia Carson as Anna, the ambitious American who arrives in Oxford with a plan and ends up rewriting her entire life. Anna's studying poetry, but what she learns about love, vulnerability, and sacrifice, that's the real curriculum. Sophia brings elegance and grit to Anna's character, making her someone you root for immediately. And let's be real, this is the kind of role she was made for. Sofia Carson is 31 years old, born on April 10, 1993, which makes her an Aries, fiery, passionate, and unstoppable. She was born in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and she's been slaying Hollywood since her early Disney Channel days. If you're thinking, where do I know her from? It's probably Descendants, where she played Evie, the fashion-forward daughter of the evil queen. Since then, she's starred in Purple Hearts, Feel the Beat, Carry On, and The Life List. Netflix clearly can't get enough of her, and neither can we. But Sophia's more than just an actress, she's a full-blown musician. She co-wrote the music for Purple Hearts and released a dreamy duet called If I Knew with Matteo Bocelli. Her voice? Literal magic. Now let's spill the dating tea. Is she single, dating a co-star, married to the grind? Fans have questions. There've been rumors, lots of them. She was once linked to Manolo Gonzalez Vergara. Yes, Sofia Vergara's son. Cozy IG photos had people speculating hard. Then came the Purple Hearts era, when everyone thought she and Nicholas Galitzine were a thing. Spoiler, they weren't. More recently, people were convinced she was dating Matteo Bocelli after their emotional duet. But, again, just friends. So what about now? With all that steamy chemistry with Corey Mylchreest, fans are totally shipping them. But nope, Sophia's still single and laser-focused on her craft. Girl boss energy only. Poppy Gilbert as Cecilia Knowles. Next up is Poppy Gilbert, who plays Cecilia Knowles, Jamie's childhood friend and confidant. At first, Cecilia seems a bit cold and standoffish, especially toward Anna. But under the surface, she's fiercely loyal and deeply caring. Poppy nails the role with quiet intensity, and her character ends up being one of the most emotionally grounded people in the film. In real life, Poppy Gilbert is 26 years old, born on September 14, 1998, which makes her a Virgo, analytical, observant, and classy. She was actually born in Stockholm, Sweden, to British parents, but grew up all over the world. London, Hong Kong, Singapore, you name it. She's a graduate of the Guildhall School of Music and Drama and a member of the National Youth Theatre. You've probably seen her in Stay Close, The Catch, or Chloe. And if not, now's the time to binge. So what's going on in her dating life? Honestly, it looks like she's single. Her Instagram is a mix of travel shots, cast selfies, and behind-the-scenes content from my Oxford year. No couple pics, no flirty captions, just vibes. She seems focused on her career and friendships right now, and judging by how close the cast of my Oxford year has gotten, we love that for her. Harry Treveledwin as Charlie Butler. Let's talk about Charlie, played by Harry Treveledwin. He's Anna's roommate and Oxford ride or die. Charlie's hilarious, brutally honest, and always there with a sarcastic comment and a much-needed reality check. Harry plays him perfectly, quirky, quick-witted, and full of heart. In real life, Harry is 31 years old, born on February 14, 1994. Yes, a Valentine's baby. That makes him an Aquarius, creative, bold, and unapologetically himself. He was born in Oxford, England, so you could say he was born for this role. Harry got his start posting hilarious videos online, playing over-the-top characters that eventually caught the attention of the right people. From there, his career took off. You've seen him in 10%, The Bubble, and most recently as a Jedi in The Acolyte. Oh, and he's Tough Nut in the live-action How to Train Your Dragon. Not bad, huh? Harry is openly gay and a proud advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, often using his platform to share his own experiences and uplift others. When it comes to his relationship status, it seems he's currently single. While he's shared a few dating stories online, usually with a comedic twist, he's kept any serious relationships out of the spotlight. Esme Kingdom as Maggie Timms. And finally, let's give it up for Esme Kingdom, who plays Maggie, Anna and Charlie's third musketeer. She's the kind of best friend we all want, supportive, warm, and brutally honest when needed. Her role brings levity and realness to Anna's emotional journey. Esme may be new to the screen, but she's one to watch. She graduated from RADA in 2022. Yep, the same prestigious acting school as Corey Mylchreest. And my Oxford year is one of her first major on-screen roles. Before this, she trained in stage productions like Much Ado About Nothing, Sweeney Todd, and even starred in a short film called God's Eye. Esme is originally from East Yorkshire, England, and like many of her castmates, she's incredibly private about her personal life. Her social media is mostly filled with theater snaps, travel photos, and cast memories. No sign of a partner, so it looks like she's riding solo and focusing on this exciting chapter of her career. One thing's for sure, her friendship with the cast, especially Harry and Sophia, is absolutely adorable. Expect more from her in the future. Thanks for watching. Who stole your heart, Jamie, Anna, or someone else? And what did you really think of my Oxford year? Drop a comment below, smash that like button, and subscribe with the bell on so you never miss a Netflix cast deep dive.